Greetings, beloved, and welcome back to another episode of the Crocheting in Agreement podcast. I crochet prayer blankets for the sick, and I stand in agreement for their complete healing through Jesus Christ. This channel is by Him, for Him, and because of Him. I hope you enjoy. Hi, my name is Melissa, and I am coming to you from the northern Shenandoah Valley in Virginia. Today is Wednesday, June 27, 2018, and this is episode number 5. Before I get started, though, I would like to thank all of my subscribers, both all the new ones that have just come in and all of the old ones who have been watching me from the start. I want to give a big thank you and big hugs to each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. I very much appreciate it. And if this is your first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because I do put out some videos about every week or two. So, you know, why not? Just hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate it. And God bless each and every one of you. As many of you may know, I just got back from a beach vacation with my family. We went to Virginia Beach for the couple days and had a blast, had a wonderful time, but glad to be back. It's always great to get away, but it's always great to come back home as well. And I missed my yarn. Although, we'll get to this shortly, but I did get a couple acquisitions while I was there, yarn related. If anyone has watched my video, you have a little bit of an idea of what I got, but that's not all I got. Okay, so I had said that I was hoping to be able to do a video before I left, but I couldn't, even though I did end up having a finished object before I left, and then another one I just finished last night. So I will bring those out right now and show you. Okay, my first finished object is my I Love This Yarn granny stitch blanket, granny square. It's not really a square because it's not that big, but I done what I could with 4 skeins of yarn. Haven't measured it. Let me measure it real quick. Okay, it is 39 inches long this way. There's the bottom. And it is 33 inches wide from here to here. I used the H hook for this, so it's fairly tight stitches. I had noticed a couple of YouTubers I watch were saying that they don't do a chain 1 in between their stitches, and I'm thinking about trying that myself, actually, just to make those holes a little smaller. But I do love this yarn. This is the I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. I think I specified the colorway in my prayer blanket dream video, so I don't remember what it is now, but yeah, that one is completely done. It'll get a little bigger once it's been washed. It hasn't been washed yet. Okay, there's that one. And last night I finished it, and then earlier today I wove in a couple ends. Most of it I did as I went along, but I had a couple ends from the edging. But I am finally done with my James 515 Grafghan. I decided to do the border in just 2 rows of single crochet. I mean, the whole blanket's made from single crochet anyways, so I just done the border in that as well. Oh goodness, blowing out a little bit. But it is all done. Don't need a battery warning right now. All done. Try not to get my hands in the ceiling fan. That wouldn't be very good. Yeah, but there's that one. Let me get a measurement on this one. Okay, now where was I? The graph can is 33 inches wide by 50 inches long, and it is 1.6 pounds. I generally like to weigh the regular size blankets, because sometimes they can get pretty heavy, especially something that has a tight stitch like this one. It's made with the Care and Simply Soft, and that one actually is a pretty thick. I mean, it's thin as far as like the weight, but combined it has like the texture of it is, if you've used it, you know what I'm talking about. You take a bunch of single crochet stitches and make a blanket with this, it's going to be heavy. I've made 2 others already. Made my daughter one in stripes with purple, and then I made another one prior to that, almost identical, and they were both pretty heavy. Even a baby blanket I made one time out of corner to corner stitch with the Care and Simply Soft. Even that little thing was right heavy. So I generally like to weigh my blankets. It's a good thing to know. I personally, for my own curiosity, like to know how much they weigh. And while I was you could probably see that I have adjusted the camera, but while I was messing with other stuff, I got my phone plugged in too, so don't have to worry about that. I remembered that I also made my daughter a cross. She wanted one of these, just like the one I have up there. It's a purple and pink colors that she requested. So she had that hanging above her bed. Yeah, I like making these. I just made it up. It's not a pattern. The Lord is actually working with me with another idea I haven't tried yet. So I'll be trying that soon. But for now, this is my go-to. Just a simple granny square. And then I half double, you know, like I'll do half double. Well, I'll chain 2 and then half double this away, chain 2, half double that way, chain 2, half double that way, and then one more time right there. Then I cut it. Then I come over here to this part and do the same thing. Attach it, chain 2, half doubles, chain 2, half doubles, chain 2, half doubles. Detach. Now do more here, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 9, until it basically, you know, the size you want. And then I go around and I do little shells. Try to space them out evenly as possible that I can. Just, you know, I don't really have a full pattern. If I get any interest in it, I can make up one. I can write up a pattern if anyone's interested. But yeah, that's my go-to cross. It only takes maybe 30 minutes to do the whole thing, including the tassel. I mean, it's easy as well. Yeah, very simple. Okay, I'm going to work on. I'm going to go to my works in progress now. This one is familiar. My Tunisian with red heart stripes. I think I said last time I was going to start squaring it off. Of course it rolls, so just to overlook that. But here is a straight side and here is a straight side. So I have started squaring it off. I have this and this, so there's a corner right there, and I will continue to work these other two until I get it the length, that's a wonderful word, the length and the width that I want it to be. I'm not sure what this stitch marker here is, but this one right here is where I was last video, and I was still going in the round, so it's kind of hard to tell the progress I've made because I think I finished the round and then just started squaring it off. But I am making progress. Like I said before, I don't really like it that much, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna frog it. I'm gonna carry on, because I mean, it does look neat. It looks pretty neat. I'm not gonna just give up. So yeah, that is my Tunisian simple stitch with the red heart stripes, neon stripes. Getting there. I have a new whip, or new to you. I had a request from a dear brother in Christ for a camouflage blanket, like the one I had previously made that was raffled off, and he requested it to be in the same pattern as well, which just so happened to be my favorite, the corner to corner. So this is how far I've made it. I started it right before we went on vacation, and I will admit right now I did not work on it as much as I thought I would. I did take it to the beach. If anybody follows me on Instagram, you would have already seen the picture of me sitting at the beach crocheting. But I did take it to the beach. I worked on it a little bit while traveling. Most of my time spent traveling was watching the GPS, videotaping, keeping track of license plates, states and stuff. It was, we had a blast. We just done so much. I mean, even traveling, we had a blast. But yes, I am making a camouflage blanket in the corner to corner, like my previous one I made. And he's also requested a hat. If you look at my first video, second video, when I went through all of my finished objects that weren't prayer blankets, I showed a hat. It might have even been the last video, or the last picture, I'm sorry. Either the last picture or next to last, close to the end, of a hat that I made for my mom. He requested a hat in that same style, which I had a lot of fun doing. This first time I had ever done a braided, I guess that's what you would call it, like a braided pattern, I guess. I'm at a loss for words, but yeah, that was fun. I'll get to do it again now. And he also has requested, and this is where I go to my acquisitions, and I'm very much looking forward to this. I can't wait to share this with you guys. I made a video of visiting a yarn shop in Virginia Beach. I found them online, just searching, just planning out the trip, figuring out what we wanted to do while we were there. And of course I had to look up yarn shops just to see what was there. And I searched a couple different ones, but this one really stood out. And I ended up going to, let me get the business card out as well. If you've seen my video, you already know. But I ended up going to the Yarn Club. And it is located at 2448 Virginia Beach Boulevard. Andrea was very nice, very wonderful lady. So if you go to their website, yarnclubknits.com, I'm sure that's correct. I'll put it across the screen. You can actually, they have a 360 camera where you can see what is in their store. And I, of course, had to get a video walking through most of it. Actually, I walked through pretty much all of it. I mean, didn't look at a whole lot of the fingering weight because I was actually looking for a good yarn for making a prayer shawl. This will be my very first prayer shawl. I'm going to use the virus shawl pattern, and I was looking for a DK sport weight yarn for that. And what I wound up getting, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, the Malabrigo. It is a merino. It is a pure superwash merino wool, 335 yards. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna get my glasses. 335 yards, approximately 100 grams. Recommended needle size number 4 through 6. 3.5 to a 4 millimeter. It's made in Peru. The colorway is number 005 Anniversario. There's the camera. Yeah, if you want to see the back of the label, there's the back of it. Okay, now you ready to see the yarn? Andrea was so nice to even roll it up for me, as I don't have a ball winder yet. But here is 005 Anniversario. I'm pretty sure, I went to the website, I'm pretty sure this is a sport weight. Hope you can see all those colors. I'm trying to figure out the proper lighting because it's a cloudy day and it's later in the day. It's so pretty. I got 2 of those. She rolled them both up for me. Of course, this one's a little tighter. Can't remember which was which, but one was on an electric ball winder. Thought that was pretty cool. But aren't they beautiful? I can't wait to see how this turns out. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I mean, I've seen, you can go on the Malabrigo website and they can show you what they look like knitted and crocheted up. And I've seen a shawl, just, you know, I don't know what kind, but like I said, I'll be making the virus shawl. But I've seen a shawl and can't wait. Another reason for wanting to make this video. I want to dig into this so bad, but wanted to leave it alone until I could show you guys. Also, while I was down there, I'm sorry, I have a mosquito bite or something. I was just digging. I finally got to make it into an AC Moore. That was exciting. My biggest goal for wanting to go to AC Moore was I didn't know what their brand of yarn is. You know, I can try any of the Karen or the Red Heart or Lions brand, you know, from wherever. I wanted to see what brand AC Moore carries. I wanted to try their particular brand. So, and then when I try a new brand, I don't go all out, just like when I got the I love this yarn. I just got the 4 and I loved it, so yeah, I'll continue that sentence here shortly. But while I'm at AC Moore, I got 2 of Studio Classic by Nicole, and it's a color leaf green. It is a size 4 worsted 100% acrylic, approximately 372 yards, 200 grams, 7 ounces. Looking forward to trying this because it's nice and thick. Some size 4 worsted weight is not so thick, and this is nice. I like this. So I got the leaf green, and I also got the warm green. And let me see. There's the true color. Let's see, get it. This right here. This looks a little lighter for some reason. This right here. This dark. For some reason the light is making it. Yeah. Right about there is the true color. This is warm green. Same size as the other one. 200 grams, 7 ounces, 372 yards. So I got 2 of those. And I got 1 of this variegated flower multi. And this one, also size 4, 100% acrylic. This one is 520 yards, 280 grams, 9.87 ounces. Again, this is flower multi. And I thought that would look good with those 2 grains. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so those I did not share on anywhere, actually. I didn't even videotape it, and I don't know why. I feel like an idiot. I set up a hip pack where I could put my camera in the, or a fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, where I could put my camera in there and record. I did that at the aquarium, the video at the Virginia Aquarium Marine Science Center. I should have done it at AC Moore though. AC Moore didn't really have a whole lot, but okay, well, you know, they had a lot, but I think that I was expecting a little more than what they had. But the closest one to where I live is about an hour and 15 minutes. This one in Virginia Beach is like 4.5 or a little over 4 hours. I might check out the other one, but we'll see how this yarn goes, see how I like it, see what I think of it. Oh, another acquisition I got, not yarn related, but craft related, you could say. I got this at Virginia Beach. I'm going to have to pause the video. Okay, for my next acquisition that I got down at the beach, I'm going to have to pause the video and move the camera back. It's not yarn related, but it is craft related. And it is my shirt. Let me take this off, show you the back. Okay, hopefully you can see the back. Something to do with crafted in his image. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it said, but I'm trying to hold my arms out so you can see. Clip my camera. But yeah, we just simply went into a store to get some cookies for my son, and I seen these. My daughter got one that says faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, or something to that effect. Okay, so that is all for my acquisitions. Thank you. Yes. Oh, correction. That is all for my acquisitions from the beach. Okay, so today I had to go back to Harrisonburg, and hey, you know, I ended up spending only half as much as I had budgeted. So that's a good thing. That's good. And they're actually out of order, so just excuse me, give me a second here. Probably should have done this prior. They were kind of into the bag. Excuse me. Okay, now try this again. Alright, so while I'm at Hobby Lobby, I did say I went there, right? Of course, since I loved it so much, I had to get more. So I wound up getting two more navies. I'm not going to show them all because they're actually kind of messy. I need to fix them. I got two navies. I got two royals. Oh, sorry. And for those who don't know, it is actually 7 ounces, 355 yards. Recommended hook size is an I. Recommended needles is a US 8 or 5 millimeter. And then a hook is a USI, a 9 or 5.5 millimeter. Two of those. I got, let me show you the other one. Boy, they're kind of messy. I got soft blue. It was 3 shades of blue. I got 3 shades of purple. This one is Hot Orchid. And this one is Orchid. 2 of each of those 3, and I got 2 of this is Tropical Pink, and Hot Rose, and Pink. All of these for 30% off. I got 18 total, so I got 3 of each, or 2 of each of 3 shades of blue, 2 of each of 3 shades of purple, and 2 of each of 3 shades of pink. And that concludes my acquisitions. In fact, that almost concludes this broadcast. That almost includes this episode, except for one little thing that is on my bed right now that I need to show you. I have to go get it, and I'll be right back. Ready? This little guy wants to say hello. Hello. And I just realized my mic is down here. Sorry. See if you can hear him. Let me see if I can get this back on. This is Juno, the hedgehog. Hey, sweet. He's so sweet, he doesn't roll up. See, he doesn't roll up. He doesn't want to be on his back. He's so friendly. He doesn't want to roll up. He's so sweet. He is so sweet. See how sweet he is. See how sweet. Ain't he precious? Say bye, Juno. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Bye-bye.